So for those of you gardening on quite steep precipitous slopes, there's an example of a little allotment here, half plot size, carved out of the hillside, and a slightly bigger one. Now these are quite hard work to get to that kind of state, but once you've got them there, not too bad. I mean, these are not quite south facing, but I think maybe south, somewhere between southeast and south maybe. You can see my neighbour has just used bits of wood and stakes just to gradually carve bed by bed out in steps up the slope. So he's alternated them between wood chip, mulches, growing spaces as he goes. That allows him to access what's going on here quite easy in either bed if he's alternating them. So you can see the ones with fleece on them are growing spaces. Fleece is protecting crops under there, retaining moisture. I like these little details. He's created little planting holes in the bits of pallet that he's used. They're quite nice. They do tend to dry out quite quick weather like this, but when they if you keep them watered, and flowers and things in them, really pretty. He's got his little deck chair area here, little table, a beautiful spot at the top of his plot to sit out and enjoy the view across the Collington Dell here down in Redhall. All the trees in flower at the moment, really nice. All the bees from the beehives up behind me up there are on those trees at present. So aye, really nice wee half plot just for him and his wife. Apple trees flowering at the moment. Yeah, very pleasant place to pass the time of day. Don't know if you can just make all these out, but there's a whole row of beehives just along there. That's where Peter the beekeeper keeps all his bees. It's got a wee bit of green shading net there just to all the bees enter and fly in through gaps in the kind of shrubbery down into these hives there. So that green netting just, I think, kind of to some degree stops people like me annoying the bees and getting stung. But I think it also just helps keep them happy. Sort of wild area up the top of the allotments here, looking out over Collington Dell down at Redhall here, just near Redhall Walled Garden. You can see this plot. It's got a new owner who's doing some serious work on the terracings up here. It's a steep bit of slope. You can see that there's some serious construction going on here. This looks like this is going to be a very nice decking lookout post to sit and enjoy the view down over your plot. Very nice. Hard graft getting all these materials up and down here. You can see, I'm guessing they're not intending on backfilling that, but maybe that would be quite hard. But yeah, that'll be a great place to sit and enjoy. We've got your terrace just below that, garlic. Next one down, some old fruit shrubs. I think that's a jostaberry along at the end, and a what's it? Forgotten what it's called. Gooseberry. That's the one closest to us. Onion bed, but I think in actual fact they're likely the ones at the front are shallots and probably onions further away. Put a couple of fruit trees in here. Not sure what type they are at the moment. Possibly apple, possibly pear, maybe. Not sure. A couple of big planting troughs. Don't think they're work benches. I think they're, well, maybe you could use them for if you put potting things on, that kind of stuff. But aye, you could also plant, fill them up with compost and plant stuff up in them, or just use them as a wee halfway house to propagate, bring things on, get them ready to plant out. And I guess they haven't decided what to do with this bare patch here. This used to be a big old damson tree here, and you can see that's been chopped off, and it was on the most favourable bit of the plot probably, so fair enough. And it did used to produce some beautiful damson crops. But yeah, you can see how steep that is looking back up the way now. Very steep. So, you know, anything's possible. Just because you've got a big slope in your garden doesn't get you off the hook. You can still turn it into something beautiful and still be productive.